Welcome to Smart Stock Watch. Today is August 18th, 2025, and we're diving into Nyxoah's second quarter earnings report. Nyxoah, a medical technology company, has recently achieved a significant milestone with the FDA approval of its Genio system. Joining us today is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's an exciting time for Nyxoah, especially with the FDA approval of their Genio system, which is a game changer in the treatment of obstructive sleep apnea.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the financials. Nyxoah reported a revenue of €1.3 million for Q2 2025, marking a 74% year-over-year growth. John, what are your thoughts on this impressive revenue increase?
It's indeed impressive. The revenue growth is primarily driven by the commercial launch of the Genio system in the U.S. The gross margin remains strong at 63.4%, although the operating loss widened to €19.9 million due to increased expenses related to the commercialization efforts.
How does this impact their profitability?
While the revenue growth is promising, the increased R&D and administrative expenses have led to a higher operating loss. However, this is expected as the company scales up its operations in the U.S. market.
FDA approval and strategic initiatives. Nyxoah's Genio system recently received FDA approval, marking a historic milestone. How significant is this for the company, John?
This is a pivotal moment for Nyxoah. The FDA approval allows them to enter the U.S. market with the first and only bilateral hypoglossal neurostimulation therapy for OSA. This positions Nyxoah as a leader in the field, offering a differentiated solution for patients.
What did the CEO have to say about this achievement?
Olivier Taelman, the CEO, described the FDA approval as a transformational period for the company. He emphasized the unique design of the Genio system and its potential to address the needs of OSA patients who have been underserved by existing therapies.
Financial position and future outlook. Let's talk about Nyxoah's financial position. They reported cash and financial assets totaling €43.0 million. How does this support their future plans?
With €43.0 million in cash and a debt facility of $27.5 million available, Nyxoah is well positioned to support its U.S. market expansion. The company is investing heavily in R&D, with expenses reaching €10 million to further enhance their product offerings.
What can investors expect moving forward?
Investors can expect Nyxoah to focus on scaling their operations in the U.S. and potentially expanding their market share. The FDA approval opens up significant opportunities, and the company is strategically positioned to capitalize on them.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of 63 cents for Nyxoah, but the actual EPS came in at -551. How does this compare to expectations?
Nyxoah exceeded analyst expectations with an EPS of -0.551 compared to the forecasted -63. This is a positive sign, indicating that the company is managing its expenses effectively despite the increased costs associated with the U.S. launch.
And what does this mean for investor confidence?
Beating EPS expectations is always a positive indicator for investors. It suggests that Nyxoah is on the right track with its financial management and strategic initiatives, which could boost investor confidence moving forward.
Key takeaways. In summary, Nyxoah has reported a strong quarter with significant revenue growth and a historic FDA approval for their Genio system. They have exceeded EPS expectations and are well positioned for future growth in the U.S. market. John, any final thoughts?
Nyxoah's strategic initiatives and financial performance are promising. The FDA approval is a major milestone, and their focus on the U.S. market could drive substantial growth. Investors should keep an eye on their progress in the coming quarters.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Nyxoah's performance in the comments below. Until next time.